I really wanted to camp on a beach. I wanted to hear the sound of the waves all night, but I was just a bit worried. Like, where do I put my tent? Yeah, I'm not going to put my tent here. Could be high tide tonight. Let's see. Obligatory sunset. Come on, look like you're setting. There you go. There's a beach on one side and nature reserve on the other. It's an RSPB place. It's all the reed beds. The tide's out, but it's still lovely and noisy. So when the tide comes in, it will sound terrifying probably. It's probably going to come in about midnight. I'm going to look it up. I don't think I should camp here because I can see some seaweed here. I brought my wellies so I could have a little paddle in the sea. Just tucked down by a groin. This is exactly the kind of place where I slept on that beach last year on a hot night. It was one of the hottest nights, and I didn't have a peaceful night. Someone did come up to me about 1 a.m. when I was just finally managing to doze off to sleep. That's another story. That was near Worthing, and after that I thought, I need to only sleep on beaches and out in public, away from certain small towns which can be quite, how can I put this, not posh enough. So here I am, right at the end of Bognor Regis. Okay, here's the SP. I've looked up tides. It was low tide about 40 minutes ago and the high tide at 10 o'clock tonight. So just when I'm settling to sleep, if I could just raise it up enough, you can see the sea. Just met a lovely woman walking 2 dogs. She told me about there might be kids on scramble bikes later. So I do feel awkward putting my tent up. But once it's up, I'm always happy. It's actually a warm night tonight as well. The wind's only forecast 25-mile-an-hour gusts, and I'm sheltered a bit down here. So I brew my tea in the normal thingy, but then add milk, get it just right. But I like drinking it out of something else, and these little paper cups don't wear a thing. Okay. And then that stays warm. You can keep the lid on while you have a bit of your sandwich and a little cup of tea. Cheers. It's nice, isn't it? No, beaches aren't spooky, are they? Disappearing into the nothingness. That's great. I'm right by the... I was crouched down there getting wet. Wet bum. Got the summit to eat. Beef stew with potatoes. Really loved the spag bowl. Summit to eat spag bowl. So I've got great hopes for this. By the way, my starter was a rosé wine emptied out into a plastic bottle, paired rather neatly, I thought, with another pink thing. It's basically like, you know, Heinz vegetable soup? It's a bit like that, but with hard bits of beef, like just hard and chewy, and just weird plastic bits of white stuff. Honestly, I don't know why I bother. You'll eat it, don't you? And I'll eat this. But lucky I've got the wine to slosh it down with. Actually, so it's not my kind of taste, this. So I'm sort of combining it with a side dish of a prawn cocktail. Honestly, I'm sober, but anything to make this a little bit more tasty. This beef stew with potatoes, it's horrible. I've got the tent door open and the inner down, so I can see, you can't, but I can see a few stars and hear the sea. Ah, what a great camp. It's 12 degrees is the lowest it's going to go. I'm too warm in this winter bag. It's a 900. It was sweltered. Yeah. Just had another walk down and filmed a bit of the very scary dark sea. Churning and terrifying down there. There's no way there'll be anybody coming at dawn to swim. Great to be tucked up in the tent there and listen to. Okay, I'm not really a YouTuber, so I won't say good night. I'll bring you back in the morning. All night long, all night long. I've been wanting a coffee all night long. No, I'm so thirsty. Morning voice. Oh my god, it was so salty. My whole dinner seemed to be, might have been the salt. I was so thirsty. I had plenty of water. I couldn't drink it all. Yeah. It's 7 o'clock. Not sunrise yet. In the night I could hear a bird sort of laughing. You know, like a goose or swan or something. It's every now and again, especially towards this morning. I think my coffee hasn't got enough coffee in it, look. Time. I was really hoping for a sunrise, but it's completely cloudy. I mean, sunrise from the sea, so I will try. It's 7:15 now, so I'll go down with my coffee and have a look. Cheers. Well, it's sunrise in 4 minutes, and it should be happening right there on the horizon. But it won't be. Because this is England, and even on the south coast, the Riviera. Am I in Sussex? I think I'm in Sussex. Oh, look at the sunrise. It's the only time I've been to the sea this year. My one day. Lady dog walker comes by this morning. There's no trace, just a little bit of flat grass. Perfect. I can be proud to represent wild campers, not fly campers. Different. Bad. Looks like I was just there. So, in extreme tides, I could have been having a paddle in my tent. The shells are really good. They're sort of grey. There's so many of them. I just want to take them all home. I've got 3 or 4, don't tell me more. Oh, I'm going to take that home. Lovely bit of wood. This is a nature reserve, RSPB, all the mudflats. Be good for birds, waders, I suppose. A bit quiet at the moment. Ooh, not for me. I'll carry on. Not far to the car park now. Funny they don't say no camping. Maybe nobody's thought of it or it's not a problem here. So that's nice. This is it, the car park's for this little place as well. Here I am. Oops.